Well, we jumped in the car and decided to travel a couple hours north up to the city of Cleveland. Boy, what an amazing show we have for you today. We're checking out the casino, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So many fantastic things to do, the Aquarium. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. You know, if you just want a quick weekend getaway, Cleveland certainly has a lot to offer. I'm Mike Kilburn, and I'm out and about in Cleveland.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Well, just a couple short hours from Columbus, you can come up and visit the Cleveland Zoo, and it's a part of the Metro Parks. And what a fabulous zoo you're going to find here. They have an Asian Lantern Festival right now. You're going to want to come after dark and just check it out. We learned all about this from Kelly Manderfield. Well, Kelly, thanks so much for having Out and About Columbus at the Cleveland Zoo. This place is fantastic.
Welcome to Cleveland. So we're here at the all-new Asian Highlands habitat. This is at Cleveland Metro Park Zoo. It just opened up this June, and it's the new home to our Amur and snow leopards, the red panda, and a new species for us, takin.
Wow. Did they build this specifically for this?
Yes, and what our guests have really been loving is it's not only adding complexity and space for the animals, which is extremely important here at Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, but it's also improving the guest experience. So we've got some glass viewing. You can get nose-to-nose with a snow leopard. We've got overhead crossings. It's a really immersive experience, and what's really special is 12 weeks ago, we just had 3 baby snow leopards born here. So we've been allowing our guests to help come up with the names, and we've got a special cub yard. So that's been a really popular place to come and visit the new babies.
You know, the thing that's amazing when it comes to these zoos and see the looks on the kids' faces as they walk up and look at the animal and all that. And the fact that they can go nose to nose with them, the animal is really great.
That's what it's all about, and we really see our animal collection here as ambassadors for their wild counterparts. So here we really enjoy, getting guests involved and teaching them how to take action to secure the future for wildlife.
Well, there's a real Asian theme going through the park right now, correct? Kind of talk about that with our audience.
So with the opening of the new exhibit, we thought, what better time than to celebrate Asian culture and really bring something unique and different for our guests. So we've launched a new Asian Lantern Festival. It's presented by Cleveland Clinic Children's. It's already been going on for 4 weeks, and we've already had over 100,000 guests. And it's really a can't-miss event. We've got 3 more weekends. It runs Thursdays through Sundays, 6:30 to 10. And when you come in, it's after dark. It's an evening engagement. Not only do you get to see 40 larger-than-life lantern displays, but there's live performances from authentic performers. There's a craft marketplace. And what would a festival be without authentic Asian cuisine?
Well, is there good times for guests to visit, and what's your hours? How are you going to be open this season?
So we're open year-round. A lot of folks like to come out in the fall. The animals, it's cooler temperatures. Sometimes they can be more active, especially some of the cats here, like behind us, the Amur leopards. So really, there's no good. Every time is a good time to come. So we ask you to hop on to futureforwildlife.org, plan your visit, get your tickets in advance, and come out and see us here in Cleveland.
We're certainly going to send some folks this way. Kelly, thanks so much for being on the show.
Having us.
Well, we had an opportunity to stop by Scene 75, and what really makes this place significant, other than a great place to visit here in the Cleveland area, is they are bringing one to the Columbus area at the Tuttle Mall, the old Macy's department store. It's going to be the largest entertainment complex in the United States. We talked to Jason to learn more about this location, as well as where Scene 75 is going. Well, Jason, good to be at Scene 75. Thanks for having us down.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
You know, we've heard a lot about Scene 75 in Columbus coming to the Tuttle Mall. So give our viewers a sense of what they're going to find at Scene 75. What's here?
Sure. Well, we have, here in the Cleveland location, we have 10 different attractions. So that's going to include things like our 120 plus arcade game floor. We have laser tag, go-karts, as you can see in our background. We even have a virtual reality attraction. We have a center bar for the adults. So we kind of have a little mix of everything. We actually have the largest entertainment centers in Ohio. So
It's amazing. So how do you separate yourselves from other entertainment centers?
Sure. Well, a lot of that has to do with the attractions we include, like I mentioned. At the Cleveland location, at least, we also have our food truck alley. So it's actually kind of the first of its kind. We split food trucks in half and set them into the walls to kind of create kitchens out of those. So it's a really cool concept.
Like I said, we've heard all about this coming to Columbus, and this is actually going to be your largest one. So kind of talk to us, first of all, about how many Scene 75s and where they're at and what Columbus is going to be about.
So our first Scene 75 was in Dayton, Ohio, and then our second one was in Cincinnati. This one here in Cleveland was our third location, but in Columbus, it's going to be our largest Scene 75 yet, as you mentioned, but also the largest entertainment center in the country. So that's very exciting for us. Yeah.
And you said there's going to be some surprises you can't talk about, but we got some things to look forward to, right?
Yes, absolutely. We're actually going to have, it's my understanding, some more bar space in Columbus as well. We're going to have a lot more room for even bigger attraction sizes, and we have some very, very exciting stuff, as you alluded to, that I can't quite mention, but every Scene 75 we want to bring something a little more exciting, something a little different than last time, and Columbus is going to be kind of our flagship location. We're really looking forward to what we're going to be able to bring to the community there, and the community has been very supportive thus far, so we're excited about it.
Fantastic. Well, give us some contact information so that we can stay up with what you guys are doing, and when you're in Columbus, and if you're coming to the Cleveland area or Dayton or Cincinnati, there's always one of these to visit.
Sure. So you can check out all that information on scene75.com. We post a lot of updates, so you'll see some behind-the-scenes stuff too.
Well, an amazing place, a lot of great entertainment. Jason, thanks so much for being on the show. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, imagine an interactive experience where you can look overhead and see sharks swimming by. Just one of the things you're going to find in Cleveland. That coming up in just a few minutes on the show.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
You know, one of the great things about this job is we get to visit a lot of the casinos around Ohio. And one of my favorite is the Jack Casino here in Cleveland. It's the old Higby department store. There's just a lot of history here, and it really has a great feel. We had an opportunity to learn about some of the changes that's happened here in the last couple months, and their senior vice president, Mark, told us more. Well, Mark, so good to be at the Jack Casino.
Pleasure to meet you, Mike.
You know, this is one of my favorite casinos. We've been here 3 or 4 times. I think this place is just outstanding and beautiful. So tell us what's new.
Well, I love to hear that you've enjoyed Jack Casino, and it's great to see you again. We have a lot of new things happening at the casino this summer. As a matter of fact, we just renovated almost our entire casino floor, nearly 100,000 square feet, and we also added Synergy table games, as you can see right behind us.
Yeah, it was fun learning about that. What a great way to come in and just enjoy an evening doing that.
It is. You know, what's great about Synergy is that it's approachable for all types of players, whether you're a novice or an expert, and it adds a level of energy, excitement, and entertainment to the casino floor that really brings people back.
Well, I always have to ask this question. So what about eats, food, things like that for people to enjoy while they're here at the casino?
Yeah, so we have almost a 500-seat buffet we call 7 Chefs, and it's opened every single day. We have a food court with 2 restaurants that we operate and own. We opened those last year. One's Stacked, where you get sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs. Nona Pazza, which is kind of a quick eats Italian food. And then a classic Cleveland staple of Corky and Lenny's, which has large deli sandwiches, and they're really known for their corned beef. And the last restaurant that we added last year, imagine many people are familiar with the television show Wahlburgers. So we opened up a Wahlburgers restaurant here. Very excited, and the team does a fantastic job there as well.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn about getting here to the casino. I know parking here is great. You got the garage and the walkway. You can get here really easy, despite being in the downtown.
That's right. So, you know, our parking garage, we have 1,200 spaces in our parking garage. It's great that it's attached to the casino floor, so you don't, need to even go outside in the wintertime. We recently purchased another garage last year of another 700 spaces. We're in the process of renovating that, and so we're looking forward to bringing that back into the operation soon as well.
No reason not to come to the Jack, right?
No reason at all.
Fantastic. Give us the website so people can look you up online.
Sure, we're at jackentertainment.com/Cleveland.
Thanks, Mark. Great information. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Pleasure to speak with you. Thanks for coming to visit us.
Well, imagine touching a stingray or even feeding a stingray, just one of the interactive experiences that you'll find here at the Cleveland Aquarium. We had an opportunity to drop in on our trip to Cleveland and talk to Tammy Brown, the director, and learn all about this. And you're going to want to come up here and see this. I know that this is a relatively new venue. It's about 7 years old now. So what would you tell viewers that's never been here before about their experience here?
Well, definitely we have the things that you would expect and hope for. So we have a 230,000 gallon shark tank, and we have stingrays that you can touch. But we also have been adding some new species recently. So one of my favorites is called the little spiny lumpsucker. Looks like a ping pong ball with big eyes.
You know, I visited a few aquariums, and this place really has a different kind of vibe to it. So what do you think makes it unique?
It's definitely our historic setting. So we are in an 1892 powerhouse. You see brick walls, you see smokestacks, you see steel girders. So it gives you a really different feel from the usual black box.
Yeah. Well, Tammy, how are you situated to other attractions?
We're so lucky to be in the flats right by the river. So we are next to the Nautica Queen cruise ship, a few other attractions right here, and then we're within walking distance to things like the Great Lakes Science Center and the Rock Hall.
Well, I'd like to see some of the things that set you apart. Can we go look at them?
Absolutely. Follow me.
Okay. Well, Tammy, I think I just found a reason why this is so unique.
Absolutely. We love this sea tube. It makes you feel like the fish are swimming all around you. And of course, the sharks come by too. It's quite a view. But in addition, we also have other interactive areas. So you definitely get to touch stingrays. We have animal encounters, so you can come nose to nose with a reptile or a lizard. We have a smaller touch pool where you can get a manicure from our cleaner shrimp. We have shark and scuba talks, so you can meet divers. We really try to make it so that you come here and you get to meet our team, you get to learn about the animals, and you get to kind of experience some of our passion for them.
Yeah. How long should someone plan to get through the aquarium?
It's really about an hour and a half visit. You can definitely extend that if you want to stay around for some of the feeds and things like that, but an hour and a half is the average.
I'll tell you, got to come back. I got to see this myself and just spend some time here. Give us some contact information for folks who want to travel from the Columbus area and check this out.
If you want to give us a call, it's 216-862-8803, and our website is greaterclevelandaquarium.com. And of course, you can find us on social media at CLE Aquarium.
Fantastic. I got to tell you, Tammy, quite an experience. Thanks so much for having out and about Columbus here.
So glad you were here.
Well, coming up a little later on the show, if you love pinball and music, we're going to tie all that together for you. Stay with us.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, you know, man could have made it to the moon, but he couldn't have landed on the moon without Cleveland with this rocket that is behind me. We had an opportunity to talk to Eric and learn more about Cleveland Starts Here, a great display of how the history of Cleveland, Ohio. We've been here before, and it seems like every time we come, there's always something new, there's always something exciting, and the big thing now is Cleveland Starts Here. What does that mean?
That's right. So this is our newest exhibit. This opened this past November, end of November last year, and it's basically, this exhibit really serves as a gateway both to the city and to this museum. So what we have here, you could never fit the entire history of Cleveland into one exhibit. So this really is a, let's call it a primer. So this exhibit starts out as an interactive timeline of the history of Cleveland. It starts in the far corner back there with the arrival of Moses Cleveland in 1796. And this entire wall is basically an interactive timeline. There are things, discovery zones for children, there are pool drawers, there's interactives, videos, audio, and then a chance to highlight really the treasures of our collection that tell the story of the city of Cleveland. The city today has changed dramatically from what it once was. At one time, Cleveland was the 5th largest city in the United States. Now we're in the 30s or 40s, I think. But you know, at one time, Cleveland was the center of automobile manufacture in the country. Cleveland was the center of the steel industry, you name it. And so all of these things helped to create the city as we know it today, both from its decline, and I think now, you know, the city is really undergoing a rebirth and It's a lot of good things happening here. And you can see in this exhibit, the highs, what Cleveland used to be with the Gilded Age, the lows, and then again, it's the steady rise that we're seeing these days.
Well, as a curator, is there any particular pieces that you just really find extraordinary here?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few. I'm something of a NASA nerd, so just right on the far wall there, we have a lunar descent engine that was made in Cleveland, and these were what got the lunar landers in the Apollo program onto the surface of the moon. They were made here locally by a company called TRW. So we could have made it to the moon without Cleveland, but we couldn't have landed there without us. So we have. The car we have here is a DeLorean. This is actually the first DeLorean to come off the line. This is DeLorean number 1. The car itself was not made in Cleveland. There was a DeLorean dealership here in town.
That's amazing. Well, we're going to leave it there, but give us some contact information. I know folks are going to want to come up and check this out. It is an amazing display.
Absolutely. So we're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from noon to 5. Our website is www.wrhs.org. Our phone number is 216-721-5722. And if you're going to come to Cleveland, why not start here?
No question. Eric, thanks so much. Great information. Thanks for being on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Well, like the sign says behind me, long live rock. And rock is alive at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. We stopped by to see what's new here. We've been here a couple times. Well, I'll tell you, there's always something great. We talked to John. He told us more. Well, John, so good to be back at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Thanks, Mike. It's great to be here.
You know, we're going to send some folks from Columbus up this way because there is just so much to see and enjoy. And every time I've been here, it's always changing. So let's talk about some of the things that people are going to find now. I know we're in the Stay Tuned exhibit.
Yes, so right now this is one of our brand new exhibits called Stay Tuned, Rock on TV. Rock and roll has always had a really important role in television and vice versa. Television has often helped to inform what we see, what we hear with rock and roll. So in our exhibit, you see the entire history of rock and roll on television. We have artifacts from the Beatles, 1964 on the Ed Sullivan Show, all the way up through today with American Idol and The Voice. So it's the entire history on TV of rock and roll music.
Fantastic. You know, another exhibit we had an opportunity to check out was the new pinball exhibit. That's amazing.
Yeah, so rock and pinball, we call it part of the machine. And pinball has been around for almost 100 years. And just like rock and roll, pinball has often been a symbol of rebellion and of youth. So it actually makes a lot of sense to have a really fun, fully interactive exhibit here at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Everybody from Guns N' Roses to Metallica, Dolly Parton to The Who, Elvis Presley to Alice Cooper. And all those machines are fully playable. And the first game's on us. So you come on down, we'll give you a few free tokens, and you can tweet and share your high score. We encourage that, a little friendly competition here. So it's a really, really fun exhibit.
It really is. You know, I couldn't help it when I walked in. Seen food trucks. I don't remember those last time, and I saw Rock Live. Tell us a little bit about that.
You mentioned everything's always changing here at the Rock Hall. This summer, our front plaza is a fully activated space. We've been doing over 60 days of live music. We call it Rock Hall Live. It's everything from music during your lunchtime hour to happy hours at night, big concerts, almost all that live music, it's free. It's meant to be part of the entire museum experience. So you can come on down and grab a bite, grab a cold one, and grab a hot cup of coffee and really enjoy some great live music.
Well, it is a great experience. Give us some contact information. Let's get some folks from Columbus up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's right. You can check everything out at rockhall.com. Follow us on social media. That's a great way to learn more about what's happening. If you want to even be deeper involved, become a Rock Hall member. It's a great way to get advance notice, discounts, pre-sale opportunities, or you can always call us at 216-781-ROCK.
Fantastic. John, great seeing you. Thanks so much for everything.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Appreciate it.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, we have visited the Ohio City neighborhood. This is a lot of historic homes, and specifically the J. Palin home, which occupies 4 different homes in this neighborhood. A great bed and breakfast with a lot of amenities. Boy, it's close to a lot of the attractions. We talked to Diane Miller, and she told us more. You know, this place is absolutely breathtaking, and I think people in Columbus would probably liken this to the German Village area, Victorian Village, some of those places. So what do they call this area of Cleveland?
This is Ohio City. So as we are the historic district here. We are actually the original part of Cleveland. We were incorporated before Cleveland was. Unfortunately, we lost the battle over the river water, and Cleveland is Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, you have a beautiful place here, and what I didn't realize is that the J. Palin House actually incorporates how many homes?
4.
So walk us through why someone would want to stay at a J. Palin House.
Well, our biggest feature is our location. We're here in Ohio City, so you're close to the 28 restaurants, the 8 microbreweries, the 2 craft cocktail bars, and of course, as you did your interviews the rest of the day, we're so close to all the other interesting features of Cleveland. So we're only 5 minutes from the center of downtown, 10 minutes to Playhouse Square. So it's all about location.
Now, here you serve breakfast, right? Is that right? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes, here. This is the heart of the inn. We welcome all of our guests here. Everybody comes back here for breakfast. They enjoy talking about all the day's activities, finding out what new things are to do, and then they enjoy breakfast in our dining room here.
Of course, the one thing I always have to ask on these things is, because I know places like this book up like crazy. Is there a good time to book, and how far in advance should I know?
Well, weekends, I would say 3 weeks in advance, because we're always sold out on weekends, even through the winter season. During the week, we're certainly much more available, shall we say. Midweek, we get business people, people for the clinic, university hospitals, things like that. But weekends are our leisure people, anniversaries, birthdays, things like that.
Well, I got to tell you, a great place to stay, hang out, check out a lot of the things around here. Diane, give us some contact information, how we make reservations, and a phone number so that we can send some folks your way.
Well, great. I'd love that. The best way is to give us a call. It's 216-664-0813, because I always love talking to people. Rooms you may think you like, I may be able to give you some other direction. You can, if you're more comfortable doing it online, it's www.jpalinhouse.com.
Fantastic. Diane, thanks so much for having out about Columbus here.
Back in Columbus, check out these businesses in our local business spotlight.
I want to thank everybody from my family here at Wheels for taking the time to view in today and look at some vehicles we've got. I want to take some time to go ahead and let you guys know about Wheels Motor Sales. We're a family-owned business. We were established in 1990. My father and uncle opened their first location in Grandview. In 1997, we opened our second lot on Morse Road, and it was in 2012 that we decided to move out here onto Georgesville Road. We pride ourselves in the way that we deal with our customers and make sure that our customers are getting a nice quality vehicle and payments they can afford. We've done so for over 28 years, and this whole time we've kept an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. One of the keys to our success is our financing options that we offer to customers. We deal with over 20 banks and lenders that help our customers find financial solutions to whatever problem they might be in. Whether you're in bankruptcy, low income, fixed incomes, cash incomes like waiters and servers, we can help everybody no matter what your situation is. When you come in, you'll get a chance to deal with myself or one of our other finance experts to make sure that we suit all the needs that you want and get you into the car that you're really going to enjoy. So without further ado, let's go over here. Let me show you some of the inventory that we've got for you today. First up, I've got this beautiful 2008 Chevy Avalanche. If you're looking for a truck that's got enough luxury to suit your needs, well, here it is. It's a 5.3 liter engine V8, comes equipped with keyless entry, OnStar, power seats, locks and windows, XM satellite radio. This has got a clean Carfax history report and is listed only for $12,490. It could all be yours for as little as $275 a month. Next up is this magnificent 2013 Subaru Impreza. Why not treat yourself to a little bit of adventure with this all-wheel drive Impreza? Comes with Hill Start Assist, CVT transmission, power doors, locks, windows, and seats. Tons of service records, which means it was well maintained, and a clean Carfax history report. Priced at $87.90 with 84,000 miles. Don't miss your chance to make it yours for as little as $177 a month. Last up is for those of you who want something reasonable on gas and sporty. This 2014 Dodge Avenger, 3.6 liter engine bringing 29 miles to the gallon, comes equipped with electronic stability control, steel wheels, flex fuel, and Uconnect for all your audio devices. Listed at $89.90, this Avenger is ready to go and can be yours for as little as $181 a month. Again, I'd like to get a chance to thank our viewers for tuning in with us today. We want to encourage everybody to take a look at our website at www.wheelsmotorsales.com. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/wheelsmotorsales. Don't forget to give us a call if you've got any questions at 614-725-5555. 4400. Again, that's 614-725-4400. And last but not least, remember, you can always get the best deals at Wheels.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Well, you know, there's nothing like going out camping with the family. Get rid of those electronic devices and just enjoy a weekend or a week together. It is certainly a great time. And if you're looking for a great deal on an RV, Colerain Family RV. Along 36 here, just beyond Alum Creek, you can't beat the deals here. Well, I know the one thing about Colerain Family RVs is you guys have great deals, and I imagine this is another one of those great deals, right, Jamie?
Yes, this is a smoking deal. This 2018 Keystone Passport 171 EXP Hybrid has an MSRP of $21,798. We can sell this today for just $16,595.
What's some of the features of this one?
Well, it has an outside shower, some good storage underneath, but the neat thing, this is a hybrid, so both ends pop out to make it a lot more roomy inside.
Some of the other features inside?
Yes, a lot more. Come on in. The queen beds in the front and rear comfortably fit too, and the dinette and sofa convert to additional sleeping spaces for the kids. In the middle is a full kitchen with lots of pantry and cabinet space. Finally, there's a full bath, including a shower and a tub in the rear.
What else you got for us today?
Hey, we've got some great deals on motorhomes. Let me show you the 22 SE.
Let's go. Well, Jamie, this Class C motorhome is beautiful.
Yes, it is. This is a brand new model that just came out about 12 months ago. So it's smaller than most of the Class Cs.
Right. You know, Jayco, I recognize that name. That one's been around a while.
It has. This company's been in business for 50 years.
Yeah, this is about the same time that Colerain's been around.
Absolutely, yeah. We're 50 years old as well.
Boy. Well, tell us a little bit about the features of this.
The 22A SE has more than enough space for the family. The two slide outs expand for the fully equipped galley with overhead cabinet and pantry space, along with a flat screen TV for your inside entertainment. There's a queen bedroom in the rear with a full bath with shower. And finally, the cab over bed, sofa, and dinette all convert to more sleeping spaces for the kids up front.
Well, Jamie, give me your best deal on this Class C motorhome.
Absolutely. This 2018 Jayco Class C. It's a 22A SE model, so don't forget that. It's an MSRP of $86,431, and we're discounted down to $58,495.
That's incredible. That's a great deal on one of these. And boy, just think of the family fun you can have with us.
Absolutely. With only $2,000 down, you can get this payment down to about $439 a month.
Well, Jamie, where can we get a hold of one of these great deals here at Colerain Family RV?
Well, of course, always on our website at colerainrv.com. You can find these great deals, or you can come visit us right here at the dealership. We're off for exit 131 off I-71, and it's about 2 miles from the interstate on Route 36.
Yeah, just cross over Alum Creek and you're here, right?
Absolutely. You can't miss us.
Yeah, I'll tell you. If you're looking for an RV, this is the place to come. No question about it. Like you guys say, we treat you like family.
That we do.
Fantastic. Jamie, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, Cleveland, you have been a gracious host. We really enjoyed our visit to Cleveland, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Aquarium, all the things that we got to see and do, the casino. If you're looking for a great weekend getaway, it's only a couple hours from Columbus to travel up here, and there is a lot to see and do. And remember, if you missed any of today's show, you can always go to our website, onacolumbus.com. We'll see you next week.